So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another segment of the Bossley Cafe. Today, I actually decided to tell the story of the grimiest big homie I ever met. Now, the grimiest big homie I ever met, I'm going to save his name for the end of this, just to build a little bit more suspense. It's actually a name y'all ask me about all the time, but I just never speak on. And I decided to touch on this because then it's going to kill two birds with one stone. It's going to explain to you why I never usually talk on this guy. And then, yeah, there goes your answer, 2 in 1. And I get to tell you why. But now check it. I was in Clinton 2010. That was the same jail I left for the riot. But that was the same jail where I met the grimiest big homie I ever met in my life. Now, before I say his name, I'm just going to tell you the story. So, now, when you are in prison, your social realm, your social groups, your associations is going to determine your rank, your status quo, etc., amongst everyone else. So being that, you know what I'm saying, I understood that, had good associations, was amongst the elite, I was usually around to see and hear more things than other niggas was around to see and hear. And with that being said, it's like, we on a court one day, and we over there chilling. The first incident, every time somebody got drugs around this nigga, he expects the drugs for free. Like, yo, what's up, homie? Let me get like a little $300. So I get some money and shit, get some food in my locker. Like, his friendly extortion game was like, and if you tell him no, the nigga never talk to you again. Like, next thing you know, you might get shot. First time you fuck up, like, someone's a greaseball. But the situation that tipped it for me was there was a nigga who was like his yes man, so to speak, like his gopher. Anytime you told a nigga, yo, go pick that up from such and such, go get this from such and such, yo, go get them bricks from such and such. Son was just the errand boy. Son used to run his errands. And what happened was, long story short, one day somebody gave this nigga some dope, like 3-4 grams of dope. And you know, the big homie nigga ain't gonna be out there selling it himself. So he got his gopher doing it. So now the gophers does it, he busts it, he's making all the sales. Somebody didn't pay. The money didn't come from somebody. So now I'm sitting on the court when he's like, yo, da-da-da. They talking about their business, the numbers. Like, yo, such and such, you got that from such and such. So now he's like, yo, such and such still ain't send that bread. So he tells son, like, yo, go see what's up. He said, yo, son, we gonna have to boom that nigga, bro. That nigga's not gonna pay, bro. The nigga's dodging. He's not coming to the yard. He's not gonna pay. Son said, yo, he out here today, right? All right, so make sure you collect my bread. So son's like, yo, bro, I just told you, bro. Nigga's not. He said, all right, so then go collect my bread. Like, basically telling the nigga to go blow his fucking head off. Like, and son is like, yo, bro, I go home. I go to time allowance committee in 60 days. Now, for those that don't know, time allowance committee is the board you go to that they determine whether or not they're going to give you allowed time to go home or not. Now, this nigga had 60 days to go to his time allowance committee, which means he only had 5 months to go home. Because you usually go home 3 months after your time allowance committee. And the nigga told that nigga, he said, yo, bro, I go to time allowance committee in 60 days, bro. So I said, nigga, I'm never going home. I don't give a fuck about your time allowance committee. I just told you, go get my fucking bread. And made that nigga shoot that nigga with 60 days to go. And yeah, he got caught. He shot that nigga. The nigga started to fight back. There was no getting away. He got caught. Now, me personally, as a big homie, I believe a leader's supposed to want the best for himself and his followers. By him throwing them out there showed that because your situation was fucked up, you didn't care about fucking up anybody else's situation for me. And that's the reason why I never, ever would be under that man's nation. I would never be under that man's hood. None of the above, because he showed his inability for compassion. He showed his inability to want to see people do better than him. Like, this nigga about to go home. And over your money, he probably ain't even seeing nothing but crumbs. He supposed to go fuck his date up. And he did fuck his date up for you. Nah, that's not my definition of a big homie. That's my definition of a grimy nigga. And I might tell y'all the name in the next snippet. I hope y'all enjoy. Bow.